Those watches that take out on them. Right arm off the third left. We're gonna take a stretch. Good. Back to center. Other side. Anyone first time today with me? Welcome. I'm Mandy. Good. Back to center. We're gonna go straight out to the floor. Might be able to take those legs wider. And then we're gonna lunge back to the left and just hold it there. Get a nice stretch. Good. Back to center. Other side. Anything else? Good. Back to center. Right hand on left arm up. Try and lift up that hand. Good. Back down. Other side. Good. Bringing that down. We're gonna walk in halfway. And then we're gonna sink those hips down into a squat. Press them back up. Take it down. Press it up. Lower and lift. Nice and controlled. 4 more here. Take it down. Lift it up. Working into the back of those legs. 2 more. Good. Last one. Hips are gonna stay high. Follow with that upper body. The shoulders back to the top. We're gonna take one arm over that chest. Open it up wide. Other side. Good. Open up wide. Stretch into that chest. Keep those arms back. All right. So we're going to stay wide here with the legs. We're going to take them out. We're going to do a plie here. So you're going to go down. Your knees are going to go towards the toes, not over them. And we're going to add the arms too. So we're going to raise the arms all the way up. You're going to bring it back down to sit. Inhale, take it down. Exhale, bring it up. Good. Squeeze the inner thigh and glutes as we come up. Morning. I knew I had a few more coming. Yeah, you can go over at the side here too, whatever works. Good. Down. Bring it up. 2 more. Take it down. Lift it up. All right. Next one, we're going to go down and we're going to hold it. So we're going to stay down here. You're going to alternate a pull. Bring that elbow down towards your waist, towards that thigh. Bring it down. Up. Down. Up. If you want to add a little bit more here, we're going to pop the opposite heel. So you'll pop it as you bring that arm down. Thigh cheek starting to burn. Down. Up. And we're still just warming up. Pull it down. Pull it down. Good. 2 more sets. Down. Up. Down. Up. Last time on each side. Good. Bring that all the way up. Shake it out. All right. We're going to do a couple more here standing. We're going to do a curtsy. And then we're going to do a side crunch. Okay. So we're going to bring your arm up as you curtsy. You're going to come to the top and side crunch. You're going to bring it back. Lift and crunch. Take it back. Find balance. Lift and crunch. Take it back. Lift and crunch. If you're having a hard time with that balance today, take the toe out first and then do that side crunch. So tap the toe or come right into that balance. Every day is not a good balance day. Give yourself grace. Good. 4 more. Core is strong. Draw that belly button into that spine. Give me 2 more. Last one here. Good. Shake that out. Do the other side, and then we're going to find our way to the floor. All right. Here we go. Curtsy back. Again, toe could go out to the side. Then you can do that crunch. Otherwise, you can come right into it if balance feels good today. Mine feels a little off on this side. See? I'm having a bad balance today too. I did have a big one cocktail glass in my house last night, so I'm going to blame that. We'll get back. Get back. Legs should be getting nice and warmed up. Give me 4 more here. Working into those obliques with that crunch. Here's 3. Crunch. 2. Crunch it. Last one. Take it back. And side crunch. Awesome job. All right, we're going to find our way to the mat. And we're going to start seated. Oh, are we warm yet? All right. So we're going to start seated on your mat. Nice and tall, chest lifted and open, belly button pulled into that spine like you're slipping up a pair of jeans. Toes are closed, knees are wide. We're going to grab those calves and we're going to lift and lower. So we're going to go up and we're going to tap down. You could come alternating side and just go to tabletop if that feels better. Otherwise, double it up with your hand and tap. Exhale up and down. Lift, find balance. Up and down. Good. Lift and lower. All of our movements here smooth and controlled. 4 more here. Lift it. 2 more. On our last one, we're going to try to hold. So you could bend and squeeze together here. You could be here all the way up if you can challenge. You can keep holding on. You can let go, whatever feels good. Hold it. Might start to feel a little bit shake. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push cross arms straight out to the stretch. All right, we're going to do one more here, seated and balanced. All right, so we can stay down for your modifier. You can come to tabletop if you want a little challenge. Your arms are going to go out. I want to keep those arms straight. Keep that distance between the arms. We're going to circle it up and around. You're going to pause at center and switch directions. It's harder than it looks. Inhale up, exhale down and around. Find and balance, keeping those knees squeezed in if you can. Toes go down if you need that modifier. Reach long through those fingertips. Good. Again, right here, completely fine. Big, tall, big, good posture. Oh, they're harder than it looks. 2 more sets. Up and around. Last time each direction. Yeah. Well, you sometimes don't do everything when you're in person. It's Lisa, everybody. She married us in person. We're not even at the beach. She's the one that unmutes herself to complain to me when things are too hard. Arms long. We're going to roll all the way down to the floor with control. Arms over your head. Reach and lengthen and stretch that out. Maybe arch that back away from the mat. Maybe a point and flex of the feet, stretching into the back of those legs. And then we're going to go ahead and bring your arms beside you. Draw those feet in, legs bent, and then we're just going to check in with our body here and get our form. So you probably have some space between your back and the mat. We want to get rid of that. So we're going to take a slight tilt with our pelvic muscles, bringing that low back gently to the mat. Head and shoulders can always stay down. You're going to lift if you want to challenge. Arms are going to go up if you want to challenge. Otherwise, you keep them right on the mat. So we're going to lift the legs up to tabletop. And then again, head and shoulders lifted if you're comfortable. And we're going to do taps here. When you tap, your knee is going away from your chest. Okay, so you're not taking the buns. You're keeping that leg bent and tapping up towards the edge of your mat with control. Other side, same thing. If this feels like too much, you can keep your feet on the mat and march from the floor. Nice, so listen to your body. Exhale, tap. Again, arms can stay beside if that feels better. Tap it and lift it. Tap it and lift. Tap. These a lot, guys. I'm sorry. She only comes here for the photo. She's in person. He has to be in the photo. One more time on each side. Tap it. Tap it, and we'll pull in for a little rest. Point and flex if that feels good. You can tuck those knees, rock it out. You can open wide. All right. So we're going to do that tabletop position again, knee stacked over the hips. And we're going to be doing that tap again, but we're going to add the arms. So opposite arm to leg, you're going to tap and reach that arm, bring it back up. Try to keep that back connected to the floor. Long through your fingertips, nice and controlled. Reach it, pull it up, reach it, pull it up. Good. Out and lift. Legs are strong, keeping that strong bend. Good. One more time on each side. And again, we'll pull in for that rest. A few deep breaths here, in through your nose, out through your mouth. So the next one's going to be a different variation of that. So we're going to go back up to that tabletop position, make sure that back is connected to the floor. And then again, adding the arms, but we're going to straighten the leg out this time. So we reach it all the way out, long through those fingertips, long through those toes, pull it up. Reach it away, pull it up. Exhale, lengthen out. Reach it and lift. Really intentional, controlled movements. Reach out and lift. Reach and lift. Good. Strong legs, strong arms. Keep pulling that belly button into that spine. One more time on each side. Good. Go ahead and take a little rest. Nice deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Press the feet down if you need to. All right, we're going to go back to that tabletop position. Do this with the feet down if you need to. So back to tabletop if you can. Knees stacked over the hips, hands coming back behind your head. And we're going to go ahead and crunch up. Right elbow towards that left knee, and then that right leg's going to extend out. You're going to pull that back to center and do the same thing on the other side. So you're reaching over that lifted leg, your other leg is extending out. Reach it, getting into those obliques. Really lifting and working from the center of your body. You're not pulling with that neck as you lift. Work around your center. Good, nice and controlled. They're not fast and jerky. Good. Keep going here, almost there. Reach on. 2 more sets. Try to stay centered on the mat here. Last time on each side. Reach it. And reach. Good. Pulling for that rest. All right, we're going to take those feet to the mat to transition to our next one here. And we're going to try to take the legs all the way up to the sky for this one. So again, connect your back to the floor, taking those legs up. Hands are going to go back behind your head. So again, when we do our crunch here, you're really lifting and working from the center of your body, not pulling with your neck. You're going to point out, head and shoulders are down as you go out. You're going to flex and bring it in, and that's where we add that crunch. We point and lower, flex, squeeze, and lift. So making resistance with those legs, push them out, pull them up, squeezing. Elbows stay wide. Squeeze it up. Press it out. Lift and squeeze. Good. You could just do the legs and get rid of that crunch if you want to. Good. Point out. Flex, squeeze, lift. Squeeze it. Give me 4 more here. Point out. Flex, squeeze, lift. 3. And lift. 2 more. The last one here out. Up and crunch. Take that rest. All right, we're going to move into our bridge series now. So you're going to take those feet back to the mat. Legs open to hip distance. Arms beside you, nice and open with your chest. We don't want to use the arms too much. So if you feel like you're losing them a bunch, turn your palms up instead of down. And then when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and take it up to that shoulder bridge and just check in with our body here. Feet should be right below the knees, not back behind them. If you're here, it's going to feel tight in the knees, tight in the quads, not good. So keep the feet right below those knees. And then we're just going to go down and up for this first one. We lower down. We lift, squeeze the glutes. Try not to go too high. Arch and round that back. Inhale down. Exhale up. This will be your modifier anytime something in our series that you don't want to add on to. Okay, so you can always do this basic word. You can always do this pull if we add on. Squeeze those glutes. Long neck, eyes to the sky. Up and squeeze. 4, 3, 2 more. Next one, we hold at the top. Go down for rest anytime you need to. We're going to march here. You can also do these with your back on the floor. We're going to march up with control. Tap it down. Other side. March up and down. These are slow and control. Soft landing with that foot. Keep that core engagement strong. Exhale, lift. Keep going. Legs are strong. Up and down. Lift. 3 more sets here. Good. Last time on each side. Be back to the mat. We're going to lower down for our next one. All right, so we're going to start this next one with the left leg lifted up, bent. And we're going to start on the mat, and then we're going to press, lifting it up. You're going to lengthen out, bring it back in. We're going to lower back down. Staying on the side. Bring it up. Reach it long. Back in and down. Up, out, in, and down. And stay nice and aligned. Try not to sink as we extend that leg out. Good. Keep it going here. All the way out with that leg. Point those toes. Reach it. 4 more on the side. 2 more. Last one. Let's have a little challenge here. Take it up. Just out and in. Out and in. Do it with the back down if that feels better. 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. 4. 3. 2 more here. Let's hold this last one out if you can for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Now we got to make sure we're even. That same thing on the other side. So right leg lifted up, bent. Dragging through that left heel. We lift up. Lengthen out. Sorry, I got distracted. Lifted up. Lengthen out. Back in. Lower down. 4 separate movements. Up. Out. In. Lower. Push up. Breathe. All the way out there. Up. Out. In. And down. Up. Out. Control it. Leave that core strong. Tightening that imaginary corset around that waist. Good. Here's 4. Reach it. 3. Lengthen. 2 more like this. Last one here. We're going to stay up, in and out. In and out. Exhale, reach. 8 more. 8, 7. You got it. Stay strong. 6, 5, 4, 3. 2 more here. Last one. We try and hold it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Ooh, give those knees a squeeze. Bring them in. You say, are we done? We're not done, man. All right, one more here in bridge. Starting down. Left leg's gonna go straight up this time. Nice and open with your chest here. So you're driving to that right heel again. We're gonna lift up. Lengthen out straight. Lift back up. Lower down. Push it up. Toes to the sky. Lower down. Up. Reach. Nice and long with that leg. Good. Up. Out. Up. Back down. Push. Reach. lift and lower, 4, 3, 2, we're staying up on this last one more here, staying up, lift, reach, and lift, reach, 8, 7, keep those hips aligned, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2 more. We'll see. Hold this next one straight up there, little pulses, little up, little down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Awesome job. Gotta do that same thing on the other side. Right leg goes up. Keep it as straight as you can. Like bend if you need to. Here we go. Take it up. Reach out. Lift up. Lower down. Push it up. Reach it. Lift and lower. Up. Out. Up and down. Nice control movements. Push. Reach. Lift and lower. Up. Out. Up. Good. Here's 4. 4 engaged. Work from your center. 2 more. Last one here. Let's stay up. Reach it. Lift it. Reach it. Lift it. Got it. Exhale. Reach. 6, 5. Back control. 3, 2. Last one. We hold it up. Little up, little down. Push it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Hug those knees. There, we're about halfway through class. Now we got you sweating. Legs long, arms long, take a reach. Maybe that point and flex again. And then we're gonna bring that all the way up when you're ready. Peel yourself off the mat. Use your hands if you need a little help. Out of those legs for a stretch and then grab that water. Will do. Can't say her anywhere. All right. Let's see. We're going to go to our left forearm. Anytime during this series, if you don't want to be up here, you can come down here. So if it hurts your shoulder, your neck, your elbow, anything there, just take it down. When we're in this position, we want really good form. We don't want to be slouching. So we want shoulder away from your ears, side body pulled away from the mat. Okay. Heels are right out front of your hips. And then we're going to elevate those feet here. If that doesn't feel comfortable, you're going to keep them on the mat. We want our bottom hips to stay connected to the mat. So elevate if you can. Arms where you're comfortable. You're going to open the top leg, squeeze it back together. Press it out, squeeze it together. So we want to imagine we have exercise bands on the legs here. So you're making resistance. Again, try not to rock. You want that bottom hip to stay connected to the floor. Bottom leg doesn't move. Good. Press out and squeeze. Press and squeeze. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. Take a little rest. So we're in that same position. Check in with your body. Make sure you're lifted. No slouching. We're going to elevate again if you're comfortable. Otherwise, keep it down. We're going to add on to that plan. So we're going to open, lengthen out, back in, squeeze together. Open, reach, in, and squeeze. You got it. Press, lengthen, point those toes. Open, reach. Keep going here. Lifted with that upper body. Just squeeze and reach. Give me 4 more here. Squeeze it. Reach it. 3, 2. Last one like this. And reach. Good. Little rest. Go back into that shoulder if you need it. All right. So options, you could just do that clam. You could add that opener again, just the single leg and bring it back in. We're going to double it up to a side seal after we open into that clam. So we're going to go open. You're going to take it up, find balance on the side of that hip. You're going to come back down, open, and squeeze. You could do this one elevated as well. So we open, we take it up, back down, open, squeeze. Slow and controlled. Again, just go back to that single leg open if that feels better, just like the last set. So you're going to be here and then back in. Good form is more important than challenging if you're not ready for it. Good. Nice and controlled, slow, open, reach, find balance, back in and down, open, lift, in. Give me 2 more here. We're going to challenge on the last one. Yes, we are. Last one here. So you could take the leg up and lower lift, single leg. Otherwise, we're taking it up to that side. Seal, nice and lifted with that upper body, bottom leg, down and up. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Lower, lift. Lower. Otherwise, here, bottom hip staying down, just lift and lower. Exhale up. 6. Pull it up. 5. Lift. 4. 3. 2 more here. Last one. And rest it. Then grab a drink. All right, now we need the band, but I'm not going to turn it up like level 800. Just a little. All right, let's do that same thing on the other side. Is that too much for you guys? All right. So again, feet could be down. We're elevated side body pulled away from the mat. No slouching. Basic clamps. Open, close. Press and squeeze. Keep stay together. The hips stay connected to the floor. In good posture. Press it out. Squeeze it. Working from that powerhouse. Draw that belly button into that spine. Press. Squeeze. Press. Squeeze. Got it. Making resistance here. Push it out. Squeeze it in. 4. 3. 2. Last one here. Take a little rest. That little stretch into the shoulder. You need to remember you can always take these all the way down if it feels better. All right, nice and lifted. Shoulder away from that here. Elevate again if you're comfortable there. Otherwise, feet stay down. Feet open, lengthen, back in, squeeze together. Open, lift, in, and squeeze it. Realize it's right in his limb. 4 separate controlled movements. Open, reach, point the toes, back in. Bottom hip stays down, connected to the mat. Open, lengthen, in. Check in with that body. You haven't started slouching. Good. Reach it. Keep it going. 3. Reach. In. Squeeze. 2. Reach. And squeeze. Last one. And squeeze. Nice job. All right, so we're going to add that side seal. Again, you can do it just like the last set. Do the single leg, and then when we hold, and keep the leg up there and around that bottom leg. You can just do the side of this here, try to keep that bottom hip down. So, all right. So elevate it or feet down to start it. We open it, and then we lift and find balance. Legs are together. We open, come back down, squeeze it in. So again, it's forward suckers movements. Squeeze, make good posture, lift, and down, good. Intentional movements, controlled, open, lift, in, squeeze. You make it work. Make resistance. Good, we're gonna do 2 more and then we'll add that challenge. for that single leg lift. Last one here. So let's hold it up there. Bottom legs will lower and lift, lower, exhale up, down and up, down, up. Good. Lower, lift, lower, lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. Nice job. Let's take it to a little piece of heaven again. Stretch. So you like me again. Side to side, and the hips will feel good if you take it wide. All right. What shall we do now? We're not all done. Sorry, Taylor. All right. Let's go into a upper. Wrists under your shoulders. Knees under your hips. We're going to tuck the toes, strong flat back so you're not lurching or rounding. Eyes to the mat without dropping your head. You're not looking straight out. We want your neck nice and aligned with that spine. And we're just going to start here with a little lift. Knees stay right under the hips. Right back down. Small lift and tap. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. Lift. So don't try to come too high. You might just be getting a piece of paper under those knees. You want to keep the same position so knees stay right under the hips. Stop it, rest it, and feel the quads fire up. Good. 4, lift. 3, lift. 2 more. Last one, we're going to try to hold it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that rest. So we're going to do that again. We're going to add to it. So anytime you need to rest, you just take the knees down. You can just go back to your taps if that feels best. We'll start in that same position. Make sure your shoulders aren't here. Shoulders away from those ears. Tuck the toes. So we're going to lift it up and you're going to push back to down dog. We're going to bring it back in. You can hover or you can tap. Push it back. Back into hover or tap. Push it back. Bring it in. Exhale, press it back. Bring it in. Good. Pressing back. Bring it in. Take it back. And in. 4. We got a little challenge coming. You're getting to know me now. Last one here. We're going to hold back in that down dog. Stay here if it feels good. Just stretch it. Otherwise, we're going to stay in this position, but we're going to push up. Take it down. And up. Down. Up. 8. Push. 7. Push. 6. Push. 5. Exhale up. Give me 4 more. Just hold if that feels better. Last 2. Last one. Good. Knees down. Ooh. All right. Another push up. And we're going to do a little balance with this one. Okay. So, right knee's going to stay down, left leg's going to go up. When we do our push up, we're bringing that chest towards the mat. Elbows are going to go wide. Your leg's going to keep going higher as you go down. Okay. And then we're going to lift up. And then we're going to find balance. We're going to kick our leg forward. So you're going to take your left hand behind your head and kick that leg out to the side. Bring it back in and go into that push up. You could also just bring your hand behind your head, take it down. You can keep the hand on the mat and kick the leg. Okay, so you could also just do the push ups. Here we go. Take it down, lift it up, nice and controlled. Hand behind your head, kick out to the side. Back to center. Take it down, push it up, open, find balance. Slow, controlled movements. Down, up, open, kick. Down, up, open, kick. Work from the center of your body. Core is engaged and strong. Good going. Push up, lift, open, balance. down, up, open. Give me two more. Down, up, open, kick. Last one. Down, up, open, kick. Good. Let's try that same thing on the other side. All right, left knee down, right leg lifted. Strong lifted legs, squeezing those glutes. We take it down, bring it up. Open kick, find balance. You might find that one side, your balance feels better on. Modify as needed. Down, up, okay, open. Down, up. My balance feels better on the other side today. Strong legs, slow controlled movements. Down, up, down, up. You got it. Maybe two more here. Last one. Take that rest, hips back to those heels. Again, side to side will feel good. Don't be stopping now. We're going to need it. And then we're going to come back to our left side. All right, so left forearm again. Back leg bent. Front leg straight. Again, check in with your side body. We're not slouching, shoulder away from your ears. Side body lifted away from the mat. Arm where you're comfortable. I'd like to take it up so that helps you get in that nice lifted position. Front leg, lift and lower. Lift and lower. So we're working the openings. You're working from that powerhouse. We're targeting the inner thigh here. Lift, lower, lift, point the toes, control it. Up. Good. 4, 3, 2, last one like this. All right, we're going to add to this one if you want. You do not have to. So we're going to be adding a hip lift. So you're going to bring it up, take it down, front leg lift. Lift the hips, back leg stays down, up with that front leg, lift and kick, lift. Make sure that elbow's right under that shoulder, lift them up. Lift them up. Good. 4, lift, 3, lift, 2 more, up. Last one here. Little rest. We're still on this side. Shake out that shoulder if you need to. Take it all the way down if that feels better. All right, so we're gonna make the next one a combo as well. That side's gonna stay where it is. You're gonna lift and lower, and then you're gonna pull your knee in towards your chest bending. We're gonna lift, bend, lift, pull, up, in, good, lift, and pull, lift. Check in with that body. We're not slouching. Up and in, lift and pull. Good. Up. In 4 more. Lift. Pull it. Lift. Pull. Last 2. In. Last 1. And pull. Nice job. Little rest. Shake out that shoulder if you need it. 1 more on this side. All right. So next one here. Hand behind your head. I have to remind myself. Lifting the leg, pointing the toes. So you're going to bend again, and you're going to bring your elbow in towards that knee, and then we're going to lengthen back out with that leg and really open that elbow back. Pull it in and open. Pull in and open. Leg goes out, arm opens back up. Hand stays back behind your head. In, out, in, out. Good. Keep it going. In and out. Last 2. Last 1. And take a rest. Nice job. Shake out that shoulder. We're going to do that same thing on the other side. Back leg bent. You could be flat with that foot. You could be up on the toes. That's good. Do the work there. Elbow under that shoulder side. Body tilt away from the mat. Arms up or hand at your waist. Just the lift. Up and down. Exhale, lifting. Up, down, up. Core is strong. In good posture. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Up. 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 Good. 4, 3, 2 more here. Next one gets a little bit hard. Take it up. Press it down. All right, so we're still going to do that front leg lift. You could stick with just that lift if that feels fast. Otherwise, we're going to take the hips up. Back leg stays down. Press it with that front leg. Good. Take it up, down, lift. Hips go up. Leg comes up. Good. Hips. With that leg. Take it up. And lift. Nice and controlled. Tighten that imaginary corset around that waist. Keep it strong. Working from that powerhouse. 2 more. Up. And lift. Last one. Up. Lift that leg. Good little rest. Check out that shoulder if you need to. Comboing it up again for this next one. Again, arm where you're comfortable. Check in with that body. No slouching. We're going to lift first. And then pull it in. Lift, straight legs. Bend and pull. Lift. Bend and pull. Point the toes up. And pull. Good. Lift. And pull. Bring it up. And in. Good. Lift. Up. In. 4 more. Lift. And pull. Take it up. Bring it in. 2 more. Up. And last one. Up. And in. Nice job. 1 more on the side. All right. Hands going to go back behind your head. Into that good position. Take good posture. Leg is lifted slightly. We said you crunch in, lengthen out, elbow comes back. Pull it in. Open. Pull it in. Nice and controlled. In and out. In and out. You got it. In and out. Pull. Reach out. Pull. Pull. 4 more. In. Out. In. Out. Last 2 here. And last one. Nice job. Little rest. Little piece of having to reach those arms. They can go back if you want to release through the shoulder. Otherwise, take them forward. Again, side to side. And the hips will feel good. All right. We're going to do one little ab finisher here. And then you can go on your way. All right. So legs are going to go long. We call this earthquakes. You're going to know why as soon as we start. So legs are going to go long. Arms are going to go long. At some point, you're going to start adding the legs. If you want to put them on the mat, put them on the mat. Forward with the arms. Again, shoulders away from your ears. You're going to peel back. Finding that C curve in your spine wherever you're comfortable here. It does not have to stay hard and stay up here. So listening to your body. Right arm, take it up. Bring it down. Left side, take it up. And down. Reach it up and down. Exhale, lift. And lower. Or stay strong. Come up for a rest anytime you need it. Lift. Lift. Good. Up. Reach it. Reach it. 4. 3. 2 more. Last time on each side. One little twist here with the legs down. Both arms are going to go up if you can. Otherwise, pull them out. Up to the sky. Shake, 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 shake. Good. Bring it up out of those legs. All right. Out of that stretch. So we're going to bend the right leg. You can keep your foot on the mat. You could tabletop it. You could go straight upwards. And then we're gonna do that same thing with the arms. Take them out. In good posture, no slouching. Right arm up, left arm up. Take it up. Take it up. Exhale, lift. Core is strong. In good posture. Reach into the sky with those arms. Reach it. Reach it. 2 more sets. Up. Up. Last time on each side. And then we're going to try both of them. Take them up. Keep them out forward if that feels better. Shake, shake, shake. Bend the leg if it feels better. Toe down if that feels better. And down for a rest. All right, we're going to do that same thing on the other side. So bend it. Keep foot down. Leg straight out if that feels better. Up to that bend position. Straight up if you can. Here we go. Take it up. Take it up. Lift it. Lift it. Up. 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 You got it. So yeah, keep it going. 4 more sides here. Up. Raise it. Breathe. 2 more sides. Shake, shake, shake. Last time on each side. Keep the arms out. We're taking both up. Whatever feels good. Bend if you need to. Stay tall. Take good posture. Hold, hold, hold. Shake, shake, shake. And take it down for the rest. All right. Bending both legs. Toes on the mat. Stay there. Knees squeeze in. If you want to modify, otherwise we're here at tabletop. Just the arms. Take it up. Bring it down. Exhale, lift. And lower. Maybe you just want to hold here. Finding balance. That's okay too. Take it up. Take it up. Good. Lift it. Lift it. 4 more here. Shake, shake, shake. 2 more. Hold those arms up. Straight out if that feels better. Right here. Squeeze the knees. Even if those legs are down, squeeze those knees in. Shake, shake, shake. Take the arms forward if you're not already there. Keep holding. Keep holding. 15 seconds. Keep going. You can do it. Think of posture. Hold on if you need to. 5 seconds. Crisscross or straight out with those legs. Take a breathe. Stretch it out. Like that. All right, go ahead and come out of that stretch. We're going to flip that over. We're going to come back into our feet. Hands are going to stay down. We're going to shoot those hips up to the sky. Relax that upper body. Good. Slowly going to bring that all the way up. Shoulders back at the top. One arm over that chest. Good. Open up. Other side. Open up wide. Good. We're going to take that right arm over your head. Gentle pull. Good. Release that other side. Gentle pull. Good. Left leg's going to stay down. You're going to find balance. You can find one of the posts or the wall if you need to. We're going to lift the leg, bend it, and then try to grab for that foot. Try to keep those thighs close. So if you can go to the front of your leg. Good. We're going to release and cross those legs Inhale, take it all the way up. Exhale, folding that forward. And then slowly bringing that all the way back up. Uncross that right leg. Find balance. Lisa doesn't like to stretch. No, she's not. She had Zumba this morning. She'll be on tomorrow. Good. Release back. Cross it. Inhale up. Exhale, fold it forward. Holding here. Good. Out of that stretch, bring it all the way up. Uncross, both arms up. Reach it to the sky. Reach away from your center. Keep reaching from the one side pulls. Back to center. Reach it over to the other side. Hold it. Good. Back to center. Low those arms down, legs wide, hips, toes, and knees out. Deep breath, fill those lungs. Take it all the way up. Exhale, all that air out. Again. And exhale one more time. And get rid of it. Awesome job, guys. Thanks for being here.